I'm Kristen.
And I'm Russ, and we're both full-time MBA students here at Ross. Prior to coming here for the MBA program, we were both in the Army for 8 years. And in addition to being veterans, we are also parents. We have a 5-year-old daughter, Ellie, and a 3-year-old son, Henry. And we were fairly hesitant about uprooting our family and moving here to Ann Arbor, but we actually found a lot that Ross and Ann Arbor had to offer.
Yeah, and you'll hear a lot from Ross, I'm sure, about the community here, and I think that's something that definitely drew us to Ross, Michigan, and Ann Arbor. And some things you're going to do during your MBA experience are, get to know classmates through section events, club events that you want to be involved in, and recruiting, as well as Michigan football games, of course. And during all those events, you're going to have a mix of interacting with people in the community on campus and off campus. And I think that some offerings Ann Arbor has in particular are, there's a great nightlife. You can do things all day long, which is great of any kind of city when you're looking at places to live. And some things we do with our children are we like to go to the farmers market, check out the hands-on museum, which they love, and go to any of the many parks. There's like a ton of parks in Ann Arbor. Go to any of the parks or trails to get a day out in the sun. And in addition to just all of those offerings, the schools in Ann Arbor, along with the early childhood education and daycare available, is pretty remarkable and amazing. And so it makes it really easy for us to participate in all the events we want to at Ross, because we know that our kids are going to be in a place where they're going to be really well taken care of.
Yeah, and like Kristen said, a lot of people talk about Ross and the culture and community here. But one thing that I'm a big fan of is where we live. We live at a place called Woodbury Gardens, and it's a townhouse community within walking distance of the business school. And because of that, there's a lot of Rossers that live here, and a lot of those Rossers have families as well. So we can socialize with the community here at Woodbury Gardens, we can walk to class, and then we can tailgate on Saturdays, and we can walk to the big house for games.
And there's nothing like Ann Arbor on game day. I mean, we have never been to a Michigan game until we were students, and it is seriously the coolest thing. Going to the bus, just feeling the electricity in Ann Arbor on game day, and everyone walking around, people coming in from out of town to experience Ann Arbor on game day is awesome.
Oh, and one more thing is, that collaborative culture at Ross is very important, but it's even more important as a parent because Kristen and I are balancing 2 schedules, and I can tell you that during MAP and other key events, our teams and our classmates have been more than willing to negotiate on what time the group is meeting so that we can take care of our family and facilitate each other's education here in the MBA program. And I've always thought that's great as well.
Yeah, it gives us room to support ourselves and each other and our children and feel supported by our teammates, as well as, still contributing and offering as much as we can, because we're always big team contributors. And then I think last thing is Ann Arbor is in a really great place because of its proximity to Detroit and the Detroit airport. So Detroit is a really awesome city. It's got a lot of really great things going for it and a lot of cool activities to check out downtown. Additionally, the airport is a really big international airport, which people don't talk about it that often, but you're going to need to travel a lot for recruiting. There's going to be a lot of social travel events, and it's an international airport, so you can literally fly anywhere in the world, and that's only a 25-minute drive from Ann Arbor.